most people in our generation are one or the other. Either everything becomes haram, or the other side where everything is okay. I feel like there's no middle ground in our generation. Like it's either don't talk to women or you commit zina every day. There's no middle ground.
Facts. Right, man. Wow. Yeah, I mean, Allah does say in the Quran that He has made hellfire for people who are truly evil. Truly. I'll give you an example. Simra brought this to my attention. Insane. Alhamdulillah for my wife. She brought so much light onto this aspect of this world. I'll tell you what it is. Animals. Taha wallahi, dude, I saw animals. Yes, I had a little mercy to the animals. Oh my God, dude. Nothing to what she actually brought to my attention. She literally says these are actual beings. They're living creatures, just like you and I. Mm-hmm. The only difference is they don't have the ability to protect themselves. For example, like a donkey, gade. She was talking about ones in Pakistan. How they treat the gade there, the donkeys over there. They have the donkey carrying such weight that the donkey can't even handle it. But if the donkey doesn't carry it, they'll whip it. And they whip it again. The donkey has no choice but to walk forward with his skinny bones, and they don't feed the donkey because they don't care about the donkey. The donkey keeps doing it until he literally cannot do it anymore. They take away the donkey, put it on the side of the road, let it there to be dead. His body filled with blood, flies that are on top of his wounds. They don't take care of the wounds. They don't care about the wounds. They don't feed the donkey. They just whip it until he's bleeding all over his body. This is how people treat the animals. They treat it. In America, we don't even leave a tire on the side of the road. This is a living creature, living being, a donkey. They're mistreating it so bad that we won't even misuse a tire. Not only that, they leave it on the side of the road to die. We don't even do that in America.
That's insane.
That's how people are treating animals in this world. And man, it really woke me up that there's some really evil people in this world. And they really mistreat animals. And they can. You don't know why? Because what is the donkey going to do to the human being? If someone touched you like that, you're going to use all the might inside of all your power and your ability to fight back. Donkeys can't fight back. They put leashes around dogs' necks to attach it to cars and drive the car. A group of people would look and then laugh at the fact that the dog is being dragged across the ground. You know what people do that in Pakistan?
A dog?
Dog. You know what the dog does? He whimpers, he tries to get out of it, then they run the car again. Astaghfirullah. Like these people, like may Allah forgive me for even trying to make a judgment, but I would understand if I see these people going to hellfire. I wouldn't have a single problem with it, from my knowledge, limited knowledge. That is for people. Those people are maybe for the hell. People like us, we're not that, like, I mean, not like us, like us generation type people. We're not that terrible of people.
I don't know.
We can easily be forgiven. If you're not doing such cruelty to an animal like that, you're gonna be forgiven, inshallah. You should have a lot of hope in that, man. Just ask for forgiveness. You can't be forgiven unless you ask for forgiveness. You know what I mean?
And you can do the same thing 100 times and ask forgiveness. Allah's gonna forgive you,
bro. Yeah, man.
As long as you are asking with sincerity, like, dude. Yeah, I keep messing up. I keep making the same sin, but you keep asking for forgiveness. His mercy is endless. One more thing. Did you know if you make dua to Allah and say, Allah, please protect me from the hellfire 3 times?
Subhanallah.
Like, Allah, please protect me from the hellfire. Please protect me from the hellfire.
Ameen.
Jahannam becomes
haram.
Sin. No, not sin. Haram for you. Jahannam becomes a haram for you.
Subhanallah.
That's all it takes. And yet we sit here, people with this conception of Allah, like, oh, he's so unmerciful.
Subhanallah. And the hellfire makes dua to Allah. Ya Allah, save him from me. Save him from your wrath. And if you say the same thing for Jannah, Jannah says the same thing too. We're the new generation. We're going to teach our kids, inshallah, very different.
Are we though? Are we though? Because like I know me and you are very open-minded, and like we are pretty conservative in our views sometimes.
Okay.
We're definitely not liberal Muslims. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, not at all.
But like,
what do you mean? You're conservative. What do you mean?
Like, if you look at it on the scale, right? I mean, for some reason, you're either liberal or you're conservative. There's no stay middle ground.
Okay.
And I guess we're more conservative than we are liberal.
I don't even want to be put in that category. I don't know what the heck is considered conservative to a lot of people. I don't think you're conservative. I don't think I'm a conservative. We're just Muslim.
Yeah,
We're
I mean,
just Muslim.
that's fair.
Yeah.
But like, see, like, I feel like most people in our generation are one or the other. They're either conservative, where they're like, okay, like, you know, I'm gonna eat only zabiha meat, anything else is haram. No, like everything becomes haram, or the other side where everything is okay, fine. I feel like there's no middle ground in our generation, which is scary, my dude.
Yeah, it is pretty scary. You're right.
Like it's either you don't talk to women or you commit zina every day.
Facts,
There's no middle ground.
Facts. Stuck for Allah. I feel that. That's true.
You either like drink alcohol or don't even drink money. Only Zamzam.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a very interesting and scary thing. I'm very excited. Honestly, I'm very excited to see how our generation, the people we went to college, high school, middle school with, how are they gonna raise their children? Let's see what they got. Are they gonna have Islam in their knowledge? How are their manners gonna be? That's what I'm really curious. Manners are very important. I can't wait to see how people's children react to them.
Man, honestly,
It's all like a thing, man.
like I'm trying to imagine a couple of people
Okay.
right now. Like, I think a lot of people are not going to be able to take care of the kids properly. Not going to teach their kids great manners because, like, honestly,
Yep.
and most people don't have great manners themselves.
Facts.
How are they going to teach their kids great manners?
It's true. I agree. I know there's gonna be a lot of our sadly from our people. May Allah not make us amongst them people, but they're gonna raise their kids in a really not awesome way. We're gonna see if they're a successful parent or not a successful parent. So technically within the next 10, 15 years, we're gonna start seeing the initial part of it at least.
Would you want twins?
No. Well, actually, I can't say anything. I don't know.
That was a quick no, or I don't know.
Man, if it's for the best of me, technically it's not really a problem.
I don't know. I feel like that'd be so like
Hard to deal with.
Yeah, because you have two like newborn like kids at the same time.
Double the blessings, bro.
It is. I mean, but like you can have kids like 1 year apart, you know. Have them at the same time, two at the same time.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
That's hard. That's hard for the mother, dude.
The more kids you have, the better. The more sadqa jariyah you're putting out into the world.
There's a line, my dude.
What's the line? What do you mean?
Like, cause I definitely want. I get that aspect of it, and that's something that'd be awesome. But do you think if you have too many kids, you would give them the right attention, teach them the right things? If you don't, and they fall astray, bro, that's bad on you, man.
Yeah, I think. I mean, obviously, I'll be able to. I'll have as many kids, inshallah, as much as I can actually deal with and give full attention to. I believe I can do that, especially if you're working from home, for example. If you're working from home, you can absolutely do that, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Like for me, I feel like if you have kids like further apart, you can give them more attention, right? Because if you have like a kid that's 1 year, 2 years, 3 years old, right? They're all like kind of in the age where they just need a lot of attention, but yet you're gonna be taking care of the 1 year old most because he needs the most attention, you know?
I'm gonna make my wife take care of my 1 year old, and I'm gonna be taking care of the other people. Basically, the job for my mind, for the husband to do, for the father to do, is give advice to the child. Give a logical advice. He's gonna go through a life problem. You be there and give him the best Muslim advice you could do it. At the same time, without the give him the best advice you could possibly give. Us men, we're logical people. If the woman was giving the advice, it'd be really bad advice. Really terrible advice.
You're definitely not posting this part.
Huh?
You're definitely not posting this part. Yeah. I mean, I honestly, I really don't know what the man's job or a woman's job would be. I mean, obviously, like, a woman is gonna take care of the kids more than a man is. That's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Like, especially if she's like, if she's not working. I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? I mean, if one of you is working, the other one isn't. Of course, the woman's gonna take care of the kids more.
Yeah, but see, I think the father kind of comes into play whenever he has to kind of like give guidance.
Right, but I mean, what guidance do you give to a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old?
I mean, you don't. that's they're too young to get guidance.
Right.
That's why that for them it's the wife. But when they get to a certain age, like middle school, high school, then it's your turn. That's when the father steps in.